Big weekend for the Broncos. Not so much luck for your Colorado Buffaloes. We're going to talk about all of it. Big fella, your Buffs can't quite seem to get it right, man. I mean, goodness gracious, bro. 14 zip again to start a game, and you just lose it in the end. I'm just getting the feeling that, we're a team that I don't want to say we expect to lose, but after you continue to do it, you're kind of peeking around the corner waiting for the L to come. I don't know if we're there yet, but my goodness, man, that's hard to watch.
Well, it's extremely difficult to enjoy, right? When you know that you're you know the place that you love the most, and the allegiance is one that is as thick as blood brothers. You just want to see them do better. And at the University of Colorado right now, I got to tell you, that was one of the best offensive game plans that I have seen from Pat Shurmur as an offensive coordinator. I thought he was on his P's and Q's, and he did everything in his power to get the University of Colorado a win last week. Defensively, I mean, to hold that team to, the type of plays that they were limited to until late there when the turnovers happened. I thought that was a great game plan. We just got to finish. We just have to learn how to finish and not make these critical mistakes. And I saw a tweet that said that Kaidon Stearns is just not him.
Kaidon Salters.
I mean, sorry,
Yep.
Kaidon Salters is not him. He said he's just not him. I'm like, he's not him. I was like, oh man, I'm like, that's I think I kind of alluded to that last week.
Yep.
And it's once again, it's one of those things that when you go back, and I think he had 80 something touchdowns coming in from Liberty, and that sounds like a fantastic number when you are looking at acquiring a quarterbacks. But you got to also look at the way in which they play.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you right now, man, he's punching up a different weight class right now, and it's starting to show. And once again, offensive coordinator, I've been critical of, because I believe they should have got him out on the perimeter. They should have used more runs with him and got him out the pocket earlier in the season. They've now done that, and it's starting to look good. And then he makes the critical mistakes, and now those critical mistakes are happening on early downs.
Yeah.
And those early down critical mistakes for turnovers, CJ, if you want to know what drives offensive coordinators and head coaches crazy,
and fans,
is a first down interception, bro, or a second down interception. On third down, we know you're trying to do something special. But when you do it on first down and second down, it takes all the air out the room.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, 35-21, the final score down in Fort Worth against
It wasn't
TCU.
that bad.
That's the thing.
That's
a great point.
It was 21-21 with 7 minutes to go, and CU was catching the football, and we had a punt that goes off of one of the players because you're not paying attention. I mean,
yeah. If there was,
come on, man. Come on, man.
If not for bad luck, there would be no luck at all. You mentioned Kaidon Salters, and I'm the kind of guy, I hate to put it all on one person, right? And if you go through the course of a game, like any game, you can find a number of places where things broke down. You just mentioned one. Well, you just mentioned one.
Yeah,
that special teams
that
play
special teams play was
21-21 at the time.
That created a 4th turnover for Colorado.
Now,
how are you supposed to win a game when you have 4 turnovers on the road, bro?
You're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to win. You're not supposed to win.
And so here is, I think you're right. Man, I don't know if I've ever put those words together.
You used to saying it, but you said it on camera now, so I can keep
it's
that.
Official. It's official. It's official. It's official though. But it's a number of things that went through my mind over the course of the weekend as I watched that game and as I thought about it. One, it's the era of NIL. It's the era
That's right.
of
Hell yeah.
sort of open enrollment, right?
Hell
And
yeah.
so
Hell yeah.
coaches across this country are making bets on players that's not been in their program, right? And you kind of plug in and plan. The one position where it's most difficult to actually plug and play because you need more than just the energy of or an ability of someone to rush a passer is the quarterback position. I get the sense as I watch Kaidon Salter play that he doesn't really have a feel for the game. The first play of the game is like the 13th play of the game is the same as the 50th play of the game, right? So when you talk about situational football, down and distance, I don't get the sense that anything changes with this guy. He's not in make sure, go through my progressions, pre-snap progressions.
Right.
Understand
the situation.
Understand the situation.
That was a 14-point swing right there.
Man, it was
14-0.
Heartbreaking football game on all fronts, Al. And this is a team, and I know a lot of folks will listen to us and say, CJ, you're just being a homer. You are what your record says you are. Listen, they are 2-4 right now. But I'm telling you, this is a 4-2 team easy if, in fact, we just do the little things at the end of games, late in games. I'm not talking about, if you just catch the pass or something like that. But this is when they talk about football being a game of inches, we are 2-4 by and large because we didn't take care of the inches. And as a result, we're sitting here at the in the basement of the Big 12 conference. Now, Coach,
and nobody wants to play the University of Colorado.
I'm telling you, it's
nobody wants to play the University of Colorado right now in the Big 12.
I totally agree, and I know we'll talk more about Iowa State later, but I just get the sense that this team is a conscious quarterback. I think the skill set is there. I think it's the neck up that's hurting Kaidon Salter. A conscious quarterback who's in the moment, away from being a contender for the Big 12 championship.
Yeah, man. I'll go a step further. If we would have employed some of the things that we've employed the last the last 3 games with Kaidon and Salter, the Wyoming game, the TCU game, and the BYU game, if we would have instituted that back against Georgia Tech when we created the 3 turnovers in the first half and only got 7 points out of that, if we would have used some of his run skill set and some of the cross motion and some of the offensive line dominance that we've actually shown. I mean, hey, bro, this is not an average offensive. This is a really good offensive line, and we're squandering it in the most opportune times. But if you could have used the game plan from the last 3 games to start the season, I don't know if we have a loss. I really don't think we have a loss. And I know that's saying a lot, but I'm a guy who believes in the talent that you see. And I'm telling you right now, the University of Colorado has a ton of talent. They have a ton of talent. And if you look at their skill positions in particular, they have guys that are going to play on Sundays that are on this team. Now, I don't know if they're going to be on the team next year because it's not working out the way it's supposed to with them getting touches. But I'm telling you right now, this offensive skill set group is ready to go, from the running back to wide receivers. The offensive line is ready to go. The quarterback, for the first time in Deion Sanders' tenure as a head coach, is not ready to go.
Yeah. And to that point, and I know a lot of folks are out there saying, come on, fellas, you guys are just being homers right now. And listen,
I am a homer.
Full disclosure. Exactly.
I'm a homer. What do you want me to say?
There is some of that, but you can count on this crew also being real with you about what we see. And we're just reporting what we see.
Maybe the only team that was as talented as us overall was the University of Houston.
They had a lot of talent.
They had
some skill position players who can get it.
I mean, we gave Georgia Tech all they could handle. I mean, we should have won that game.
Should have
won that game. But I think the coaching pedigree for Georgia Tech just outclassed us. They outclassed us there.
Well,
but it wasn't because of players. Maybe the only game that you say, hey, man, that looked like a different group of guys. University of Houston and the way that they played us, they look like a different class of guys.
I see you address Houston the way you do Colorado. You
Well,
use
I
the
mean,
university.
it's U of H.
Okay.
It's
All
just
right.
going to be U of H.
All
now.
right. Well, Coach Prime himself had something to say about this team and the ability or when one might expect this squad to turn the corner.
We don't want to just hang in. We want to win. And I was just going to say something, but you guys would have took it the wrong way and ran with it, so I'm not going to say that. Close. Not far away. I mean, really close. I'm not talking about with binoculars that we can see it. I'm talking about close. We could darn near touch it. That's how close we are.
I agree with him. I think this team is close. The problem is you could be close for the balance of the games this year because the way you're losing, it's the same every time. And what changes, right? Can Kaidon Salters, can he turn that corner and become the guy who closes the gap between close and a victory? Do you have confidence that he could be that guy? And if not, is there a move that one should consider making?
There's no more moves.
There's no more
at
moves?
the quarterback room. In the quarterback room,
Huh.
There's no more rooms. You cannot burn a red shirt from Juju. Okay, I mean we've already tried the other experiment. It's not going to go well there. I mean we're going to go with Salters. I mean that's it. This is his season unless he gets injured. But we cannot burn Juju's freshman red shirt. We cannot.
Well, actually, I agree with you. I actually agree.
That's 2 times.
I know.
2 times.
Lord have mercy.
2 times in one show.
Am I getting soft?
I'm telling you, man. I just make a lot of sense to you. You had a drink?
I must have. I actually agree. I think when Coach Prime says we're close, I could touch it. We're close. He's close. He's close with the cards that he has in his hand right now, and that includes Kaidon Salter at quarterback.
Right.
I don't know that he knows how close or how far away he actually is if he makes a move at quarterback.
Oh, I think you can't make the move. You just can't make the move. You just got to live with this year. You know what? This is not like, college football in the past where you could be down, you up one year and then you go down and nobody comes to you anymore. This is not that. Check Florida State. You know what I'm saying? They go from a national championship run to down to early in this season. They were talked about as being the best team in college football. And 1 year later.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a seesaw effect in college football as long as the NIL and quality head coaching and quality players are available. You just don't know. I mean, the shit that happened to Penn State, man, getting their ass kicked by UCLA. I mean, listen, dude. Now listen. This is a brand new NCAA. But also in the same breath, if you have the coaching excellence within a guy like Ryan Day, who is about to beat Newt Rockney's record for all-time wins, if he can continue this same win streak that he has or the win percentage that he's exhibited in the first 7 years, if he can do that for 3 more years, he's the all-time winningest coach in the history of college football.
Damn, you dug deep that time.
Well, I'm just saying it's just
No, I'm not. I know what you're saying.
It's just a different game, but there's the elite.
Yeah.
There's the elite that kind of they have their own thing going because they can pay the most.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They can
Ryan
pay the
Day
most.
got payroll.
Oh, he got a payroll, dog. I mean, they can pay the most, and then you got the rest of the Power Four that may get it right sometime, and when they get it right, it could last a season or 2.
That's a very good point. Number 3. Now, here's the deal. I'm impressed with the Ryan Day stat. That is impressive. Anytime you're talking about being the all-time
winningest coach
by percentage, that's impressive. More impressive is your ability to go find that data, that research, and then bring it to the show and articulate it to our audience in a way that's digestible. That's impressive.
Got it off the toilet this morning. Not gonna lie.
You should have lied. You should have lied.
I was there And I got this little stool thing
Oh,
in my
man.
toilet because that's my throne. That's my throne.
Mm.
Well, I can.
Heated seat?
Huh?
Heated seats?
Nah, I don't have that.
You
No,
tripping,
but I had it last year
tripping,
in
bro.
Tokyo. You got it?
Oh, my goodness.
You got the heated seat?
Yes.
Bun warmers.
Oh, my goodness, man. Sometimes I just go sit on it.
That did not sound right. It didn't. But anyway, I got this little pedestal deal in my bathroom because I kind of, in the morning I just take my time and I just put my phone on there so I can take care of my business, and then I go wash my hands and come back and get my phone.
I was gonna ask, bro, wait a minute. Did you pick that phone up before you? Whoa, slow down, Snoop Dogg. Slow down. Hey,
I put
listen.
it down, take care of my business, go wash my hands, go back and get my phone.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Listen, you believe that your quarterback is your quarterback. Right now in Kaidon Salter, I believe the same thing.
Yeah.
I do think you're close. And sometimes you have to, as the coach, I mean, we turned the ball over right before halftime, inside the 2-yard line, going in, right? We turned the ball over, and I'm thinking,
do we have that clip?
I don't know if we may have that clip, but I'm thinking that's a situation where that may be where you manage the game a little different. The right call may be to throw it in that situation, because I think if it's an incomplete pass, it stops the clock, you may get another play.
Well, they scored a touchdown on a similar play.
Right. That's exactly
it was
right.
just a quick hook by the slot receiver, got a quick touchdown. And then, as we look at this last interception, here it is. Let's take a look.
That's knocked up. That's picked off. Obiizor
right there. And that was the last play of the first half.
And once again, now you got to see the quarterback. Because he is staring down the wide receiver, okay? The defensive back safety is just sitting there in the hole, and he is just looking for an opportunity to jump it. He baited him 100% of the way, and then he got rewarded. All he had to do in that situation is move the safety with his eyes, and he would have had a better chance to complete that pass.
And even that. Listen, you're talking about 5 or 6 seconds. If it's not there right now,
5
just
or
throw it
6
away.
seconds?
Yes, but when the ball was snapped.
Oh, that ball came out in 1.6, 1.7. That ball came out quick.
The ball came out quick, but what I'm saying is throw the ball away. Because you got another down.
He didn't go through a read and the progression. He didn't move the linebackers. He did not move the safety, and he stared down his receiver.
Here's my point. Here's the instruction.
In zone coverage concepts, that's an interception every time.
Here is the point. Here's the instruction from the coach. If it's not there right now, throw it away. We don't have time for you to go through a progression. If it's not there, throw it away. We have another down.
We're not
to
on the
score
same
a touchdown.
We're not on the same page.
Well, I mean,
it's not a bad call, okay? It's not a bad call.
The execution was bad.
The execution is terrible.
That's my point.
Yeah. So,
and what I'm saying is, and that's one of those situations where you don't listen. If it's not there, throw it away. Just throw it away. We got another down. We have another opportunity.
Did we take a time out to talk about that? No, we did not. Do you assume that he knows it because of all his playing experience? Yes, you do. But at the same time, CJ, you gotta know where we are in this contest right now. If you know where we are in this contest right now, and knowing the down and distance, I believe what can we get that
one
more time?
It was early.
Was it first down or second down? I know it was it was either first down or second down, and you forced it. Look at it. What is that?
First and goal.
First and goal.
With 6 or 7 seconds left when you snap the ball.
Yeah. Now tell me this. When is that okay? When is that okay to throw that ball in that kind of coverage, first and goal, when you have total control of the game?
Listen, it's not okay to throw an interception.
I understand if the game is on the line, okay, and you're down 5 and you need a touchdown to win, or you're down 4 and you need a touchdown to win. It's understandable.
So are you saying they shouldn't have thrown the ball?
No, I'm saying there are times when you have to force it. That wasn't one of them.
That's exactly my point.
That wasn't one of them.
If it's not there immediately, you don't have a second read.
It was there immediately, but he didn't do what he needed to do with his eyes to move the safety away from the receiver.
If you have to move the safety away, then it's not there immediately.
CJ,
it's not there immediately.
Let's watch it one more time. Let's watch it one more time, and you're going to see Exactly what I mean.
The safety is at the back of the end zone.
Now look at him. He's mirroring the eyes of the quarterback the whole time.
You see the safety jump?
Listen, he's mirroring the eyes of the quarterback. And soon as the quarterback stops and plants his feet, he drives on the ball.
Exactly.
Right. So he is watching in a zone concept. That's not man-to-man. That is not man-to-man. That's a zone concept. And he just drove on the football.
That's exactly right.
If he moves the linebacker / safety to the right, that play is going to be there again.
You know, I love the guys who like to play quarterback. Like in theory, what I'm telling you.
What the hell, man? Why are we throwing it in there anyway? Go ahead and run the ball with dominating them. Dominating them up front. Let's just go ahead and run the damn ball.
That's another good point. That's good point number 4 you made today. But Deion, Coach Prime himself had something to say about the quarterback situation. Here's what he had to say.
Kaidon Salter, what did you see last game, and how do you see him going?
I saw what you saw. We got to do better, guys. You know that. You know that. We got to do better, and we will.
Just with the quarterback position, how is Juju coming along as far as like being ready?
He's coming around the mountain when he comes.
Hey, dog, I think that's the quote of the year.
Deion,
that's the quote of the year, bro.
Let me turn this phone
That's
off.
the quote. Coming around the mountain when he comes.
I'm going to tell you this. Deion, to me.
Oh, and I love that, man.
At first rubbed people the wrong way. Now I hear everybody that's involved in big-time college football talking the same way that he's talking. He has relaxed the entire vernacular of speech around college football, and people are more comfortable talking the way that he does than not.
Yeah.
And I think that speaks to how he has led at the University of Colorado. Some of the things that he was part of when he first got there were so controversial. The roster being taken over by a new fresh group of kids that had nothing to do with the University of
Colorado.
Popping out
that Louis.
Yeah, popping out the Louis, and man, all of that stuff, right? It was revolutionary at the time. Now everybody who gets that job does the exact same thing.
Yeah.
But I just think that that was a nice way of saying, hey, look, Juju ain't playing. Juju ain't playing.
Yeah.
No, we're not. This season is what it is right now. We got a chance to turn it around, and maybe if we were 4-2 and we had an injury, then we would consider burning that red shirt. But at this stage in the game, man, you know what I'm saying? In the 12-game college football season, man, you played 6 games. There's no way in the world you should burn that red shirt.
I agree with you. It makes sense. And, I know for a lot of fans out there, you're probably listening to 2 tried and true CU buffs, and perhaps it sounds like we're a little bit cavalier, a little bit too lighthearted about a 2-4 record at this point. But I do think it's not the kind of 2-4 that depresses you. It's like it hurts because you're like, my goodness, there's some opportunities that we're just not taking advantage of. And there's some other context I want to give our audience, because the last 2 consecutive games, we've blown a 14-point lead that ended up in 2 losses. This has actually happened before, and I think Brian Howell of the Daily Camera tweeted out this right here. Colorado led 14 on the last 2 games and lost both. Now, when you do some research, it actually happened before. You want me to tell you when?
No, I did not.
You want to tell you when?
No, it did not.
Well, it didn't happen we were up 14-0 and we didn't win either of those games. We were up by 14 and didn't win either of those games.
Well, we didn't lose them.
Well, one we did.
One we did, one we tied.
Okay. In 1990, the year we actually won the national championship. And Al, I've been trying to tell you, and when you and your buddy Chad get together, you line back, you bros, and you guys are hard with all the testosterone, and you talk about how great you were, and you were great. Don't get me wrong. But we had an opportunity back in 1990, the year we actually won the national championship, up 14 in the 4th quarter against Tennessee. We end up tying that game 31-31.
That was a great team.
Up 14 against Illinois. Tell me how great that team was.
That was not a great team.
Okay. And
we
end up
should have got a damn field goal at some point against Illinois. That was a great defense. Illinois had a great defense that year.
You didn't have to play against their defense.
I didn't. Jason Verduzco.
Guy smaller than me. 5'7".
And you pretty short. I mean,
I'm 5'11". I'm 5'11". Anyway, man, there's some context there. So all is not lost when it comes to your Colorado Buffaloes.
yeah, I mean, it's not done. It's not over. And I think that we have a chance to turn the corner. Once again, I'll say this, okay? I'll say it again. Nobody wants to play the University of Colorado right now because we have weapons. We have legitimate weapons, and our secondary is starting to play better. We got to get away from these foolish pass interference calls. But outside of that, man, this unit defensively, we had a breakdown on an option play where we had two guys on the give and nobody on the quarterback. That was crucial in the game. And those things, assignment football's got to be just that, assignment football. And the young guys got to step up and make plays, and the veteran guys got to hold them to a standard.
No, you're absolutely right about that. And when you talk about having weapons, I think the best weapon we have on this team is this offensive line.
Oh,
and we're beginning to use it. Rush for almost 150 yards again this past week. Whenever you can do that is going to give you a shot. So all's not lost in Boulder. And by the way, the Big Al and CJ show is taking it on the road this weekend. We're up at the Boulder Marriott from 10:30 till about 12:30 before kickoff. We'll be doing the show there from 11 to somewhere between 11 and 12. So come on up to the Boulder Marriott. It's going to be the best damn tailgate pre-Iowa State. Don't miss it. We'll be up there, and you can see Al. And when he has to run to the bathroom,
I don't have
he's
to run
doing
to the
research.
bathroom.
That's just his research time. He's just doing research. Hey, man.
My research happens a lot earlier than 10 o'clock.
Hey, man, your Denver Broncos.
Yeah.
Was this 21-17 road victory? You were all afraid last week.
Oh,
they're going to
absolutely.
lose to Philadelphia. Oh, they're going to lose to
Absolutely.
the defending Super Bowl
Listen,
champions.
they won 19 out of 20 in that place. Colorado, the Denver Broncos, man, they put a performance and a half on to get that win against that very talented football team. But remember, we talked about something last week that happened, and it happened, and I was like, I told CJ the shit was going to happen.
What are you talking
Saquon Barkley isolated
on
one
his linebackers.
I said, I didn't say which one. I said
it didn't really matter.
It didn't matter. And they got the isolation. I mean, and I think it was Singleton who actually was in coverage. But I'm telling you, man, that shit was ugly. I mean,
hold on, man. Hold on.
That was ugly.
Can we take a step back?
That was ugly. That was a great defensive game, but that moment, man, I can't wait to get Greenlaw back. I mean,
I'm a little surprised at you, man.
Why?
Wait a minute. Hold on. The Broncos went in. And
that was a great win.
Hold on. Slow down now. I know it was a great win. You know it was a great win, but you lead with a play that wasn't.
But I told you what was going to happen. I knew that they would get him in an isolation situation, and once they got him in the isolation situation, Saquon Barkley was going to exploit it. I said that last week.
Of all the things you could have highlighted, that's the one you want to highlight?
That's what I was afraid of. More of that. And we didn't get more of that. I think Vance Joseph and that defense, man, I mean, oh, dude, you got to hats off to you, man.
Why you didn't take the hat off?
I can. Hats off. Why are you laughing?
You cut your own hair.
Damn
That's
right
why
I do. That's why I wear a damn hat.
Hey, man. Listen, I told you, and I'm not I told you kind of guy, but in fact, I'm not even going to say that. Someone told you that if the Philadelphia Eagles don't score north of 24 points, the Broncos win this football game.
You did say that.
Now here's
Nostradamus himself
strikes again. Here is the deal. But here's the deal. I think the Broncos, for the first time in coach's tenure, is beginning to play what we all refer to as complementary football. Right? Now, the challenge, I think, for Sean Payton has been the complement isn't what his instinct is. You pointed out last week, for example, his instinct is for on offense the running game to play complement to a passing game.
Once they get up.
Exactly.
Once
So
they get up, then this is our answer.
it's our
We'll run it.
complement, right?
Yes.
I also think his instinct is for the defense to play complement to the offense. When in fact, in both cases, the reality for this team is the opposite. It's the opposite. As they run the ball better, you don't have to score 31 points to be successful with this defense. And so you don't take the risk, you don't take the chances that you would normally take if your offense is if you're a team that's led by your offense. And so I'm beginning to sense that he understands that he doesn't have to be as risky offensively or as cute offensively because this defense is good enough to win them games if he's not putting his defense in adverse situations. Just as I think the more they run the football and the more they're comfortable in running the football, it's going to make Bo Nix a more efficient and better quarterback. So he's having to fight. Sean Payton is in a battle with Sean Payton.
Yes,
and we're beginning
well
to see
said.
that flip a little bit.
Well said. Well said. It all started to me really when he abandoned the packages with all of the players and the running backs could play an entire series. Because the first 2 seasons here as the head coach, we shuttled in players, you know, in a way that felt like it was almost clumsy. We had a lot of delay of games, timeouts, and because he wanted to throw in packages like this guy's package is this guy's package is that. And I think it almost tips the defense actually when you do that. But the guy's got a lot of offense. But when you see that Sean Payton is actually letting guys have their moments in their series and letting them get lathered up, especially JK, I think it's the right thing. And that's a departure from the way that he thought when he got here.
Yep.
So Sean Payton is starting to evolve. And I think that's great. And I think the team is actually, I think they're in lockstep with their head coach, man. You know, it was a little frosty that first year with Sean Payton. I think, man, now I think that he's fully entrenched with this team and he knows exactly how they want to play and he knows how to get to what they do best.
I think you're right about that. And when you look at this team, I think they're beginning to find it at the right time. It's interesting because, again, when you do things, when you operate the way the Broncos have been operating the last couple of weeks, the players that you need to step up and be big have better opportunities to do so. The first player that comes to mind, you mentioned J.K. Dobbins, and I think he's been a sort of a stabilizing force for this offense, the ability to just run the football. But a guy that's emerging as a superstar, and you said some not so nice things about him a couple of weeks ago. I think he heard you, and you pissed him off. Courtland Sutton is on a Pro Bowl run. This
prove
guy,
me wrong, man. Prove me wrong.
Goodness, this guy is ball.
Prove me wrong. Hey, man, listen, I think the quarterback, listen, this is what I know about good offensive play. Okay. Good offensive play is usually led by tempo, and it's usually crisp, right? It's getting in and out the huddle. It is knowing where you're going, knowing when to get there, and getting there with precision. Okay. And I want to show you this clip. I want to show you the moment that I thought Bo Nix was actually in control, and
it's 3rd and 15
actually making the plays that a great quarterback makes. And this is the one. 3rd down and 15, threw it for the sticks. I mean, look at the setup. Look at his feet. Ball's gone. Receiver's not out the break. I mean, that is just in between 2 defenders. You see how tightly that is contested after Courtland catches that football. But once again, look at his feet. Ball's gone. Okay. The defender outside doesn't have a chance. The defender inside doesn't have a chance. That is the moment that I've been waiting to see from Bo Nix since he has been here. This young 1.5 almost years.
Big key moment in the game. Again, 3rd and 15. He went to his security blanket, the guy he trusts most. I can tell you this right now. When he broke the huddle, there was no doubt in his mind in that situation who he was going to throw to. What I like about it, you talk about his feet, which are vitally important, but you see him come out looking left. There was no way he was, I don't even damn who was over on the left side.
The thing that Kaidon Salters didn't do.
You sit down a distance situation, completely different. But you're right. Also, he also trusted that Cortland Sutton would get to where he needed to be.
That's right.
He was right at 15.
And he knew that it was zone, and they would be in zone in that situation.
I tell you what, man, that was
impressive.
That's big time football right there. And you can see this offense getting a rhythm. And I think everything you see in that key moment is really the residual or the cascading impact of balance on this offense, being not just able to, but willing to run the football and make the defense play you honestly. I think there are certain keys and cues that teams knew about Sean Payton because of his tendencies, what he wants to do, what he likes to do.
Listen, he's been a guy that's, coached a Hall of Fame quarterback. As a matter of fact, the guy's developed a great quarterback in Tony Romo that ended up not getting it done ultimately in the playoffs, but he knows how to develop the quarterback position. And then he goes to New Orleans and he has one of the greatest quarterbacks that's ever played the game in Drew Brees. And he's able to generate a ton of offense. But once again, you're only judged in this league by how many championships that you get. And if you want a championship, you have to do what your team is telling you to do. You cannot go into a season and say that we're going to do this because you may not have the pieces to do what you want to do. You just have to do what you can do with the group that you have, not the group that you're going to have 2 or 3 years
or
from
the group
now
that you wish you had,
right? Or maybe this group will be, this receiving core will be different in 5 games. They'll be different in a year.
Yeah,
they'll be different in 2 years. The quarterback's going to be different. But right now, this is what it's called for the Denver Broncos to get wins, is to balance. And it was a time when Sean Payton was more like 65% pass, 35% run. That may have to go closer to 60% run, 40% pass.
Well, we'll never flip that. We'll never flip it that much.
Well, I think
if you can get to 55, 45 pass,
I want you to know that was the strategy of Super Bowl 50's team. That was the DNA of Super Bowl's 50 team.
Who coached that team?
That was
Gary
Kubiak. And what made that team different than the team the year before that scored a ton of points was that the head coach said, you know what, man, our defense pretty damn good. Our defense pretty damn good. Let's not throw the ball if we don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, look, we'll just run it, and we'll just take the run, and we'll play action. And
a punt is not a terrible play.
It's not a bad play. Hey, you want all series on offense to end with a kick. Okay, so let me tell you something that I remember like it was yesterday, because I was actually in the stadium when it happened. Besides seeing Beyonce, oh my goodness, she was
slow down, Snoop. Hey, easy, man. You all right?
B was in the building, Super Bowl 50, man. That was great, man. Besides that, there was a moment that happened in the game where Peyton Manning had regained his position as a starting quarterback. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. But Peyton Manning,
do a 30 for 30 on that whole.
We can do a 30 for 30 on Peyton Manning tenure with Gary Kubiak in his last appearance with the Denver Broncos. I could tell you some things that will blow your mind about the way that season went.
Well, I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, we'll get to it.
Okay.
But in this moment, Peyton Manning, arguably one of the greatest 2 or 3 or 4 quarterbacks in the history of all time.
No doubt.
Goes under center, sees Carolina in a defense where he could check it and get to a pass. He's under center. He steps back, and he takes 2 steps back, and Gary Kubiak calls timeout. Right.
Coobs knew what was coming.
Kubiak knew that it was about to be a pass. He knew it was about to be a pass. So what did he do? He called timeout, and he turns around and hand the ball off to C.J. Anderson. They get 3 points. Okay, they hey, look, we're gonna go with C.J. Anderson. We're gonna get 3 points. The defense comes back out, creates another turnover. Before you know it, hey, the Denver Broncos are in control of the game.
Yeah.
But in that moment, with one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, he wouldn't allow him to check into a pass play to try to get the Broncos in a better position to score a touchdown. I'd prefer you just turn around and hand the ball off, not put it in harm's way, and let our defense go to work.
Takes balls.
And you know what? We may have something similar. Here with this Denver Bronco team right now.
The way VJ has this defense flying around,
Ultra talented.
It is impressive.
Ultra talented.
The way he dials up pressure, it almost seems like he has it. VJ has it figured out. He knows when to send pressure, when not, and he's keeping offenses off balance. They cannot protect the quarterback. Jalen Hurts was never clean in that game, and it becomes daunting because even when there's not actual pressure, it feels like you're being pressured by this.
The
defense.
4-man pressure. Hey, listen, I've been telling people about Nick Bonino and Cooper.
Cooper is the unsung guy.
Quietly.
It's exactly right.
But Nick
Bonito is the flash guy.
Hey man, listen, Nick Bonito is, he is Von Miller. He's in that category. And I don't say that lightly. I really don't, because
is he as good as you were?
Oh, I think he's better.
Different kind of rusher.
I think he's so quick off the line of scrimmage and the things
that was Alfred Williams and Alfred Williams day.
No, not
Big
like
rangy,
that.
the Condor. Wasn't that your nickname, the Condor?
No.
That was you.
No. Listen. Nick Bonito's in the same class as Lawrence Taylor. He's in the same class.
No, wait a minute. Slow the hell down.
Listen, I'm going to tell you. I'll tell you why. Same class as Lawrence Taylor. Same class as Derek Thomas. Same class as Von Miller. He's in that category because they literally beat offensive tackles before they can get out their damn stands. Now, I'm not telling you, Bruce Smith beat you differently, okay? Reggie White beat you differently. Chris Dolman beat you differently. John Randall beat you differently.
Right.
There's not many guys in the history of our league that could just run around you, like that. It just does not happen. And if you do, you're probably gonna, and you could play long enough, you're probably gonna end up with a gold jacket. Ricky Jackson played like that.
New Orleans Saints.
That's right. I mean, there's certain guys that could do it. I couldn't do it like that. I had to win on technique and athleticism.
He did it like that.
Yeah, I did it differently. What
was your go-to move?
Oh man, it was the inside arm slap. I mean, it was like, I'm gonna give it to you, take it away, and I'm gonna be in the quarterback's lap. But I mean, I didn't learn that until I was in my 5th year in the NFL. I didn't learn to play defensive end really until I became a 49er.
You left Cincinnati, right?
Yeah, I mean, I had to go with people who understood and knew how to teach the position, and it was a good deal for me. But Nick Bonito is a rare type of player. I can guarantee you I bet you there hasn't been 20 guys in the history of the NFL with that kind of speed and explosion.
I hear you. He's special, and that's tall cotton, high cotton right there. That's real praise to put him in the category of the guys that you put him in. And you mentioned Cincinnati. They're in the news today. We'll talk a little bit about that a little later. But now, as you look at the AFC West, Broncos in a tie for first with the Chargers. You have Kansas City, who lost a head scratcher to Jacksonville on Monday night. And the Raiders are just raidering. Okay, just say that. I don't think that's.
Although that kid Ashton Genty is the real deal.
Yeah,
he is the real deal.
He's not really had a chance to flash yet, but I totally agree with that. He had a good game a couple of weeks, but I agree. now when you look at this division, how do you handicap it? I think
Once again, I say that at the end of the year, we're going to be talking about the Kansas City Chiefs and what they do well. I mean, watching Patrick Mahomes, who threw a costly interception. I mean, he threw a costly interception in that game against the Eagles.
Pick six.
Yes. And how they scored the pick six was just
I mean, the game was funky. How they scored the go-ahead touchdown, you know.
You just have to laugh,
You
man.
have to
You know,
laugh.
I mean, this is professional football. This is why I never gamble on the NFL. You know what I'm saying? I've placed 2 Super Bowl bets since I've been retired. That's it. And they were both for the Kansas City Chiefs to win. I won one and I lost one. But Patrick Mahomes is so fun to watch, man. He is just I don't know, you're a former quarterback, so
it's amazing watching this guy play.
I mean, I just love watching this guy play.
I've never seen a quarterback that is as instinctive as Patrick Mahomes. And, you know, you would think someone who played with such instinct and high risk that you would see more of what we saw last night.
Right, more of a Brett Favre type of
high risk, high reward,
That's right.
A lot of interceptions, etc.
Right.
But he's right. His instincts are right like 85% of the time.
I can't wait till Bo Nix get to that.
Well, that's asking a lot.
Can Bo Nix get to that? You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like Trevor Lawrence found a way to get to some of that.
Well, listen, you'll see flashes. All quarterbacks have flashes.
Jalen Hurts is that guy. He is him.
Well, no, in a different way.
Well,
Hurts is a lot more methodical. Listen, Patrick Mahomes he's one of one. Most quarterbacks have to be sort of just as Bo Nix. I think Bo Nix has a chance to be a really good quarterback in this league, but it's a script. The first time I saw Patrick Mahomes play was, I think, Monday Night Football here in Mile High.
That's right.
And the guy was special from the first snap he took. That's generational. Patrick is on a different level than everyone. And so
is he in a different level than
Josh
Allen?
Everyone. Josh Allen had to grow into his greatness, if you recall. He didn't come into the league special the way Patrick was day one. He grew into his greatness.
Why do people start calling him Patrick now? I mean, I hear broadcasters doing that shit. Why you call him Patrick?
That's his name. That's what his mama named him.
I mean, but it's Elway, it's Montana, it's Brady, it's Mahomes. Why? Where did this Patrick shit come from?
It's what his mama named him.
So you call him Tom Brady Tom?
Tom Brady, yeah, Tom Brady.
You don't never. When last time somebody called Joe Montana Joe? I have these broadcasters talk about Patrick, and now you're doing it. It's the same shit.
It's what his mama named him, Black.
His name is Mahomes.
That's true too. I'm not disputing that. That's true too. What's Shaquille O'Neal? What do you call Shaq?
Shaq.
Okay. Do you call him O'Neal?
No, because he's always. You call Magic Johnson Johnson?
No, I call him Irv, Buck, or Magic.
Okay, he's Magic.
Listen,
I mean,
man.
but Mahomes by itself is its own ecosystem.
When someone can call you by your first name and your first name only, that means you are one of one. Period.
So did we ever get to calling Tom Brady Tom?
Some people did.
You know,
some people
nobody
did.
called Joe Montana.
Broadway Joe.
No, now you not at two Joes.
Look, man.
Nobody called John Elway John when they were talking
All
about
the
the greatness.
But he has
nobody called him John.
Alfred.
Only his teammates,
Alfred,
his wives, and his kids.
Alfred. It's okay. The man's
name is Elway.
I'm not calling. No one's calling Patrick Mahomes out of his name. His name is Patrick.
Don't do it.
Oh,
just keep calling him Mahomes. That's what everybody knows him as a sports fan. Mahomes.
Did you get this from your toilet bowl research too?
No,
goodness gracious.
No, but I've been hearing people calling him Patrick here lately.
I'm sorry that bothers you.
I'm like,
what do you want me to call him? I'm gonna call him what you want me to call him.
Mahomes, man.
Okay, I'm gonna call him Mahomes.
Mahomes.
So you think Mahomes or Mahomies or what else?
That's it, dog.
Okay.
Mahomes,
you think
dog.
they are still despite the fact that they don't look good, man. And here's the thing: I don't think you're giving enough
They're
credit
finding
to.
ways to lose now. They played the top competition, though. They played top competition.
Listen,
and they have not found ways to win.
Their Robin is no longer Robin. They were always fueled by Batman, Mahomes, Patrick Mahomes, and Robin, Kelsey. Robin is no longer Robin, so everything in the ecosystem isn't working as
Did you see him drop that pass last night
I did.
On the third down?
Absolutely.
Similar situation, right?
That's right.
Listen, if there's a safety coming down the chute at Travis Kelsey, I don't know if he wants that ball that much anymore.
He's making business
man.
decisions now.
I mean, listen, man.
He's
got
gonna retire
that money
into
from
a
that
lot of money.
podcast and all that. He's working with his brother.
From that wife cast.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a MR degree.
Are they married yet?
I don't know. That's another thing I care less about. I don't even know who she is.
Shut the hell. What do you mean you don't know who she is?
I don't know who she is. I don't know.
Who's the she that you're talking about?
Kelsey's girl, Taylor Swift.
What do you mean? You just said who she is.
I know her name. And maybe I know her music. It's just not something that, I don't have a Taylor Swift song in my Rolodex.
Okay, just say you don't. You know who she is.
You know who Bad Bunny is?
I do now. Bad Bunny is going to be performing in the Super Bowl.
This dude don't sing no songs that in English.
Hey man, that opportunity for us to learn.
This is gonna be the funniest shit in the world. I should have me a halftime show opposite Bad Bunny because nobody except those that understand Spanish is going to be watching the halftime performance.
You're not curious?
Hell no.
I'm curious. I want to see it, man.
Why?
I never heard of Bad Bunny before.
Have you heard any of his songs?
No, I don't know, but not that I know of.
Okay, well then what?
But that adds to the intrigue.
What was the?
He's one of the most popular musicians in the world. Look, you know what? Look, the world doesn't revolve around.
I didn't say that he wasn't popular. I'm just saying this
Colorado.
is the NFL, bro. This is the NFL, man. We're trying to figure out what is the best. Do you understand the history of the Super Bowl and how Michael Jackson got to pop out of the damn stage? You know what happened?
He popped out of the stage.
No, but do you know what happened before Michael Jackson popped out of the stage?
What happened?
They had a marching band that was at halftime.
How old are you?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why the Super Bowl asked Michael Jackson to be the halftime entertainment that changed the entire Super Bowl.
Yeah,
they had a bullshit ass halftime performance, and In Living Color had a halftime show that was opposite the Super Bowl, and they outdrew the Super Bowl. So they felt like they had to add more entertainment, hence Michael Jackson into all of these guys right now.
Brilliant move.
But I'm just saying, but it also showed you if you lose touch with your audience, Alfred Williams might go ahead and be your halftime entertainment.
That would be what would you do? What would you do?
My striptease.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I put that big body Benz on them, baby.
Oh my God. Could you imagine the big fella climbing up a pole? We need a tranquilizer. Hey man. All right,
I'm just trying to give you exactly what's going to happen.
I can't get this picture out of my mind. You did not say you would do a striptease. Stop. Come on.
Hey man, so check it out,
bro.
Do you believe Bad Bunny is gonna be it at halftime? Is this gonna be one of the all-time? Hey man, did you see the halftime performance? Come on, man.
Oh, I'm watching. Now it's a different Kendrick. K-Dot crushed it last year.
Kendrick was good.
Kendrick crushed. I thought the greatest halftime show ever.
Oh, I think Super Bowl 50 is the best halftime show of all time. Well, it was Imagine Dragons. It was
who?
Imagine Dragons.
Who's that?
Oh, you know. Ooh.
What the hell was that?
You know the song.
Sound like the Four Tops.
You had Beyonce, you had Bruno Mars in that one.
Okay.
Say my name, who I am.
That was hot.
Yeah.
That was hot. But let me tell you something, man. This is in keeping. Yeah, that was hot. This is in keeping with the NFL, though. They're trying to expand their league and internationalize the league.
This is going to
Bad
be
Bunny is
the
one of the
weakest Super Bowl halftime since the marching band.
Wow, why you hating on Bad Bunny?
I'm
man?
just telling you, man. I mean, if I don't know who they are, they're not big.
You are a typical American, bro.
Yes,
That's
I am.
exactly right.
Yes,
I
am.
If it's not familiar to you, it doesn't exist in the world. He's one of the most downloaded, watched artists in the world, if not the most. What do you
Not
mean?
in the U.S.
Wow.
This is gonna be epic. This is gonna be epic.
I tell you what.
And it's Jay-Z who picked this shit. This is Rockefeller Records, right? This is Jay-Z.
Jig know what he's doing, bro.
I don't know.
He knows what he's doing.
Listen.
He nailed it last year.
The moment was big last year, but I mean, this guy didn't even perform any of his concerts in the United States.
I tell you what you
he
do,
thought
man.
there were going to be ICE agents there arresting people. So now he's a halftime performance.
Oh God! I tell you what you do, man.
What? I'm just telling you. I'm telling you, like he didn't even tour here last year.
So what? So what? So what?
Have you ever heard of an artist not even touring in the country and then he's on a worldwide tour, not touring in the U.S. but doing the halftime show?
Look, you have to, and we got to set this up. We got to get on this right now. You are going to do a halftime performance.
Oh my God, it's gonna be epic.
I'm serious. Listen, you all out there.
I'm gonna have some motor oil on and some cotton candy in my hand. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be like the guy that rides the motorcycle. His best friend on the back of the motorcycle with a ice cream cone. You know that don't happen very often.
Dude, what are we doing, man? What are you talking about?
I'm telling you, these things don't fit all together. That's why you put it all together. You know, have you seen those variety shows where shit just pop out of nowhere and you just trying to figure out what the hell am I watching? That's what I'm gonna do for my halftime show.
Is this a PG show? Can the kids watch it?
Probably not. Not if I got on that motor oil.
Lord. Okay. All right, Big Al, halftime show. I can't wait. We'll get some sponsors for this. We're going to rock this thing, bro.
Let's get out of here,
It's going to be rock this thing. Hey, man, I'll have nothing left. Hey, once again, we'll be up at the Marriott Boulder ahead of the Iowa State game. It's going to be the biggest tailgate for the CU Iowa State game this weekend. Catch us at about 11 o'clock from 10:30 to 12:30. The party is on. The Big Al and CJ show will kick off right around 11 o'clock. Don't miss it. We'll see you at the Boulder Marriott this weekend.